You know, they say second place is nothing but first place loser. I disagree with that, especially when it comes to business. When it comes to business, being in second place can actually be your power move. Look at how Burger King is kicking McDonald's butt on so many fronts. I'm going to teach you the 4 things that they're doing that you can incorporate into your business so that you can kick your competitors' butt. But not just your competitors, the people who are leading the pack. So if you're interested in learning more, go ahead and stick around as we dive in. Hey, welcome to a random podcast where we challenge the status quo and we empower people like you to think differently. I know you guys think I'm tripping when I'm talking about Burger King versus McDonald's and how Burger King is whipping McDonald's butt. This past weekend, I was in Orlando and I decided to get some breakfast at Burger King. I don't frequent Burger Kings, but I was really floored, taken back that it was a clean environment. They had latest technology with a kiosk. I never had to speak to a person. I enjoyed it. And it got me to wondering, what happened to Burger King that we don't see more of them? So I started to do a little research. And unbeknown to me, Burger King is kicking butt. I seen the Burger King was up 6% over last year. When I see that their online sales were up 20% over last year, and that they were the leaders in advancing technology when it came to a lot of the fast food, I said, I got to get this to my listeners. I got to teach my listeners exactly what Burger King's doing. So today we're going to dive into 4 golden nuggets that I think you can use for your business, that I think that you can use to fight against the competition. Number 3 and number 4 are really going to be groundbreaking. They had me tripping out, going like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is great stuff. I didn't know this. People are going to love to hear about this. I actually shared it with my sons via text because I was so happy about what I heard. So you most definitely want to hear 3 or 4. But let's go ahead and dive into number 1. Number 1 is going to seem obvious. Everyone says, yes, 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 we know about that. Separation. Oh, yeah, you got to separate yourself. Yeah, we know that. I'm going to say a step further. It could be separation for isolation. Isolation. Yeah, I came up with that one. And what I mean by isolation is that you have to isolate yourself from your competitors in the marketplace. You have to be that unique thing that no one else is given within your vertical. So if you're in the burger world, like Burger King is, how can they still offer burgers and separate themselves through isolation? They did that with the Flame Broiled Whopper. If you want a Flame Broiled burger, where do you have to go? You have to go to Burger King. You can't go to McDonald's. You can't go to Wendy's. You can't go to Five Guys. You have to go to Burger King. So they separate themselves through isolation. So if you want that flavor, you want that style, you have to go to Burger King. And I'm going to take it a step further. This is amazing. We all love McDonald's fries. I think McDonald's has the best fries there, hands down. If you don't think so, you might want to check your taste buds, right? But how did Burger King separate themselves from McDonald's in this respect, since they don't have the better fries? So how did they do it? They did it by having onion rings. The onion rings are on fire. Put them on your burger, man, or eat them to the side. And guess what? McDonald's can't give me onion rings. Nope. Poor McDonald's can't do it. No matter how many corners they're on, they can't deliver onion rings. Again, separation, isolation. This is unique. What in your business can you do to isolate through separation? What can you do to put yourself in a unique category? Some of us are scared to do that because we're scared we might miss out on business. Burger King still gets the burger business. Yeah, they do. But they just get a unique burger business. And you might be in the same situation. So I will look at my business and see how I can copy Burger King when it comes to this. Let's go ahead and jump on to number 2. Number 2 is one called innovation. Everybody goes, oh, we know what innovation is. And yeah, innovation. I'm going to tell you that not like this. Innovation is an overused term and underutilized strategy. What I mean by that is people say innovation, but all they're doing is follow the trends, following the same thing. So I say bullcrap. They're not doing innovation. Right here, what Burger King is doing, to kick McDonald's butt. I love when the smaller guy beats up on the bigger guy, the David and Goliath. What they're doing with innovation is incredible. So let me ask you this question here, guys. If you were a vegan, where would you get a burger from? See? Burger King came up with the Veggie Whopper. I know what you guys are saying, no, it's the Impossible Whopper. No, they came up with the Veggie Whopper first. Then they came up with the Impossible Whopper. Now you have people who are vegetarian that can go to Burger King and actually order the onion rings or the fries and get them a burger, but they can't do it at McDonald's. Again, They are gaining market share from a unique audience of people by offering something unique through innovation. I love this idea. Now, again, I'm going to say to you, what are you doing to innovate, to separate yourself, to be unique through innovation? Think about it. What could you do? Maybe you need to brainstorm and look at things that your competitor does well and look at how you could be a little bit more unique in that aspect. I didn't really rush through 1 and 2, but I kind of wanted to get through 1 and 2 if I can get to 3 and 4, because it's like me, I like eating dessert, so I get through dinner real quick before I can eat my dessert. 3 and 4 are my desserts for me. Okay, so number 3, aggressive marketing. And you go like, okay, aggressive marketing. Yeah, what do you mean? I'm like, okay. The way Burger King did this was gangster. Okay, it was some gangster stuff. What do I mean by it was gangster stuff? So Burger King initially came out trying to promote their app for people can order on their app. They decided, hey, we're going to give people a 1-cent Whopper if they have our app and they make an order or they download it. And you go like, so yeah, that's not unique. That's not that great. Here goes the gangster part. You only got the 1-cent Whopper when you ordered it if you were close to a McDonald's. Say hello to my little friend. What? You get that? So you had to go to a McDonald's in order to get the 1-cent Whopper. Boy, that is gangster, man. They call this the Whopper detour. Because you were detouring from the McDonald's and getting the Whopper from Burger King. That is straight up gangster. Is there something in your business that you can do more innovative, a little bit more unique, more aggressive with your marketing campaign with that? As you see, all these things kind of like build on each other, with separation, isolation, innovation. You can notice this is the culture of Burger King, but the way they did this marketing technique here was really, really incredibly smart. And I'm going to keep saying the word gangster because it was gangster. All right. So see if you can do something in your business to be that smooth. But the second thing they did was even more gangster. Well, I'm just getting giddy about this because, man, this has really opened my eyes. So now every time I see a Burger King, it's different. I'm seeing the gangsterness in them. In 2020, they did a campaign called the Modi campaign. They took the thing that people criticized McDonald's about and they made fun of it and showed their worth. They had a 34-day video compilation of their food deteriorating. They show how their food actually deteriorated over 34 days and got moldy and deteriorated. Opposite of McDonald's, right? Everybody see these videos online where the fries stay the same for 10 years, the burgers stay the same, and that is a knock on McDonald's, right? So Burger King's saying, look, our food is real. It actually deteriorates. It actually molds. So they took pride in their food molding over 34 days in comparisons to McDonald's. Again, that was incredible. That was smart. They are showing the uniqueness of who they are, their separator from McDonald's. Here's another way to say we're different. And it wasn't about, the name brand and doing these fancy commercials and jingles and dancing and rapping. It was about hitting people at the core and made you go like, aha, wow. They did like random podcasts. They made you think differently, right? So that was incredible. Think about in your business, is there anything that you can do that you can sit your product or service next to the competition and let it age or let it be compared effectively in natural form, not by something that you do, and let people see the difference. Now, I told you number 3 was going to be off the chain, but number four, we hear of this and you should utilize a little bit more. And I'm going to show you how Burger King did it, but it's flexibility and adaptability. Like, yeah, this will be flexible to be adaptable to change. No, you change it, right? Flexibility and adaptability is about you being ahead of the trend, being the trendsetter. We know that a ship is slower in turning direction than a tugboat, right? Burger King being smaller can pivot, experiment a lot quicker than McDonald's. McDonald's is straightforward. You know what you're going to get all the time. That's what you count on, their consistency. But with Burger King, it isn't that way. You know it's going to be a consistent baseline, but there's going to be a variety of things that are going to be different. The reason why they can do this, because we said they're smaller, but also they have less risk. See, McDonald's being the front runner, see, when you're number one, you got more to risk. You got more eyeballs on you. Remember I told you that being in second place is less pressure? You got more room to grow. Yeah, people aren't watching you as much, right? So you can make these mishaps and you can try to innovate and you can try to do things and people aren't really paying you attention until you make it work and you blow it up. So they have less pressure, less risk than McDonald's, and McDonald's is not willing to risk that where Burger King is. Now, you say, what do you mean by risking? Risking what? Besides all the things that we already discussed, let's go down the menu of what Burger King offers and the uniqueness. Did you know that Burger King has a black burger? I ain't talking about black folk burger. I'm talking about a black burger. A black burger is a burger in Japan. It is something that is for that local area. So Burger King can adapt to local areas quicker because they're more nimble, more flexible, and more adaptable. They have a burger called Putty Burger in Canada. It has gravy and all kind of stuff on it. Wow, didn't know that. You're talking about being innovative. Now, again, that's isolation from McDonald's. McDonald's doesn't have that, right? So there they are picking up more business in that sense. That's incredible. So let's go down the list of all the other burgers that they have. Just here in the States, man. I'm just going to say here in the States. Did you know they had a teriyaki burger, a steakhouse bacon burger, a maple bacon barbecue burger? Did you know they had the ghost pepper burger? In fact, what is their slogan? Have it your way. Different than McDonald's. I can't remember McDonald's. I think something about a smile or something. But I can remember Burger King. I guarantee you can remember Burger King, right? You always say, I want it my way. Yeah, have it my way, right? So you can actually make your Whopper your way. You can make a mustard Whopper. You can make a onion mustard ketchup Whopper. You can do all those things. You can have it your way. What are you doing in your business to be innovative, to isolate, to separate, to be aggressive with marketing, to, be adaptable, to be flexible? Burger King is kicking McDonald's butt, and you didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it. Now it's time for you to kick your competition's butt. All right, this is your boy J.I. Random Podcast. If this has been helpful to you, go ahead and put some likes down there and give me some thumbs up, and I'll see you on the other side.